I'm a Battle Network addict.
I, so I got back from the thing I had to go do. And it's like, I just want to keep playing this game. But I committed to streaming it. And you know what? I'm streaming twice in one day on YouTube, which is like the worst place to do that on. Alright. So, beat round one. Round one is nothing. Ghost Girl. Oh, all battles of round one. Okay. Incredible. Aquaman. You're likely to drown today. Beware of water. What a... People just be... People just be lying with horoscopes. Oh, man. This game has good lines. The so depressing. You know, if people just said what they're talking about, this sort of misunderstanding wouldn't happen. Yeah, like, just say what you're talking about. These people have such, like, NPC face. I don't know what, like... They're unique characters, but they look so bland. Alright. You know, if I didn't help, I would just win by default. But Lan's such a nice guy. That's a soccer game. But I guess there's long breaks between matches or something. Enough time for Mega Man to do a fetch quest in between every match. Blub blub. Glug glug. Nice. This. Just 2 more of those to, I mean, I probably don't need 2 more, but it's a fun chip. It's not outstanding or anything, but it's damage. Is there not air spots? I know where he is, though. He's in the town area or whatever. So it's nice that it changes the enemies, because that helps you gain water chips for when you get Aqua Crop or Aqua Soul. The only issue is the codes are not spectacular. Is there not, like, spots to get my air back? White sword. Yeah, I was just like, man, I really just want to keep playing Battle Network. Battle Network is so fun. Just started playing it. Can't just wait till tomorrow. So it's like, okay, I'm going to stream again. I should probably make a thumbnail for my streams. That's something that I've only done. Well, the custom Robo streams was even hardly a thumbnail, really. Like, it was just a screenshot of the title screen. I think he's over here. But I want to grab this green mystery data first. Nice. And it was exactly the green mystery data I want from this area. There's such good utility chips you get from green mystery data early in this game. Area grab, panel grab, invis, attack plus 10. Where'd he go? He swam towards ACDC or whatever, but I don't know if he's actually there. I like this thing where all, like, shonen protagonists are like to play soccer. Because it's a very kid thing. Like it's obviously like targeting a very specific group of kids who like soccer, which is probably, you know, a lot of kids. But I'm bringing it up because there was a soccer ball in that portal to Land's PC. Where'd he go? Oh, maybe he's not in ACDC. Maybe he's in Town 1. I think the way that they do Soul... Okay, everything about 5 is better, but the Souls just being tournament scenarios is kind of, I don't know, tedious. Because tournament scenarios don't have unique dungeons. Like, if they had made a unique dungeon for Aquaman, I don't know how they would explain it, but it would be... it would be better. And so in 5, they did give unique dungeons to everybody. Everybody that you get souls with, and then liberation missions for the bosses, for the evil bosses. And so, I don't know, I like the way they do it in 5. I like 5. Okay, is Aquaman over here? Oh, I think he's... Is he behind this, gate? I feel like there's a gate that has Shuko's name attached to it. And maybe it's in, like, ACDC 1 or something. Well, and one thing is that if they gave... The tournament structure doesn't work with having unique dungeons, is part of the issue. And maybe the tournament structure is just a complete mistake, but... But I feel like there's a way they could have made it work better. And maybe that would be not having Lan and Mega Man fix your personal problems for every scenario. In a scenario unrelated to the tournament. I think that's part of the issue. What does this have to do with the tournament? Nothing. Other than it involves a tournament participant. This scenario could have happened without the tournament. Now, exactly what it could look like, I don't know. Maybe have the tournament battle be at the end of a dungeon or something. I don't know. I'm not the game designer. But otherwise, you're just if you aren't giving unique dungeons to bosses, it makes the game seem lazy. And to an extent, that is sort of the problem with Battle Network 4, is that the effort, like everything that made it better than 3, which is not most of the game, is in the combat. Whereas the place where you'll be spending most of your time, it's not better. Which is, you know, wandering through dungeons and stuff. And I mean, the combat being better is obviously subjective. Because the changes are changes more than they are, like, balancing controls, any of that thing of that sort. Shuko's door asked before entering. So I wasn't supposed to go here? Oops, I went air. I'm taking a lot of damage from these larks. But that's fine. I should probably save, though. How am I looking on water element chips? PQC. Good, decent C. No Q. P's not bad either. Okay. Oh. So maybe he did go over here, I just didn't see the cutscene because I was coming from the wrong direction. Is there a unique dungeon inside of that? Why did I do this? My plan was to come here when I came back, so I could get to the point faster. I need to find Shuko. Although first I'm gonna go to Higsby's. Look at all those guard chips. Maybe I should be saving for one of the super traders, but I'll get more chips later, so... Vulcan E. Barrier D. Airhawk. That's a good pull. Rock Cube. Okay, and that's it. What does she have? Oh. They're not open yet. Where is Shuko at? She over here? She up here? She in here? Maybe she's in the waiting area. Lecktown 1? Does that mean real world? Just making her feel worse. Oh, I didn't go to Dex's PC. Oh well, it's fine. I think I need to be in AC/DC 2. I've never been able to quite wrap my head around the net in this game, and I don't know why that is. Something about it just doesn't connect well in my head. Bubbler. Q. Maybe it's because of the curvy lines. Curvy lines are kind of maybe like, see how the ground curves. I don't think I'll have to fight him or anything. Oh, right, it's not even a real area. It's just a, I don't think there's anything here either because it's an optional area. I mean, being able to flood the whole net is kind of a means he's a ridiculously powerful Navi. Except it's just a joke, so... Mega Man versus Aquaman. Wait, what? Can you handle it, kid? I mean, this isn't even the first net battle tournament Land's been in. That's the problem. Okay, there's a lot of problems with this game. But, I don't know, this game feels so disconnected from everything before and after it that it's hard to, like, take it seriously. The poor net battler. I guess maybe I'm technically not like the... Did the Inland Grand Prix even get to its finals? I can't remember. In Battle Network 3. I don't think 5 and 6 do anything that cool for their bosses. So it's kind of interesting. He hit me. Is he just gonna stand in the front row doing that? I hope I get the Navi Cust after this battle. Oh, here's another thing that's an issue with 4 and 5. I don't know about 6. I can't remember. But you don't get rewards for beating bosses in this game. How'd they get down here? That's the competitor's entrance. If you don't know what's gonna happen, that sentence, Mega Man's soul communed with Aquaman's, doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, instead of dead parents, Mega Man and Lan have a dead brother. it's just Aqua Soul. Description. Okay. Do I have enough Aqua Chips to try and, like, build a folder around this? There are 3 different codes, C, Q, and P. I've got Heat Shot and Wide Shot in C. I think only the 1 chip in Q. And I don't think I have 4. No, I don't have 4 in P yet. So, how many coded chips am I using? 4, 8, 9, 13. I would like to use this because it's very powerful. But I don't have enough... Wait, where's my... Oh, I don't have a C cannon, I have star cannons. Okay, I'm going to very quickly look at what comes in C. Because if there's anything I can easily get, that's C. Okay, Heat Shot, which I already know. Not a ton that I've seen yet comes in C. I guess I could try and get Heat Shot, but that's hardly a... Guess I could do a multi-code folder. Oh, wait, what? I have... Okay, I forgot. I guess I missed Blizzard also being here. I could do a multi-code folder, but I guess I could do Bubbler. I could do... No, wait, it would be QC. How many star codes do I have that I'm not using? Not many, and they all suck. Alright, I'm not using Aqua Soul yet. Although I'd like to. Alright, next is Top Man. Or at least it should be. It's a huge top. It's as big as that kid. You know what I just noticed? Because I know Top Man's scenario. Or this guy's scenario, or whatever you want to call it. And it involves his twin, I think, or his brother that looks exactly the same as him. And that's the second time in this game that there's a set of brothers that are twins. So I wonder... if they did that to, save on money or time. Not that those are incredibly different things. That's an Airhawk. Although I don't think I'll get a reward from this battle. An old NetNavi. How about that? Funner. So since he had to have made that NetNavi recently, he more or less made a NetNavi that's an old man. Can't remember. It must be Lucktown. Oh, there he is. This scenario is weird. AC/DC Park. At least it's not a particularly tough scenario or anything. Although I feel like they make you do... I mean, they all do this. You have to do a fetch quest or something. I don't know why Lan is getting involved in all this stuff. Ugh. Yeah, fetch quest. Like, I wish they would introduce areas faster or something. But the structure of this game doesn't allow for it. Like, by this point in other games, you'd have done several, you'd have done at least a couple of unique dungeons. You'd be well into the second or third area. I mean, we've gotten to the second area already, but it hardly feels like it counts. Wait. I just sped ran through Town Area 1 without even looking for navies or whatever. I kind of forgot what I was doing. There's 4 areas, so maybe 1 in each area. I hope so, because I don't want to backtrack again. Alright. That is the 4th invis. I could probably get rid of attack plus 10s. They aren't doing much at the moment. Riddles aren't that hard when you're given options. Oh, I guess there's only 3 town areas. Excuse me. I guess there's only 3 town areas. I thought there was 4. Guess I'll have to backtrack and look for the other guy. Oh, did I misread that? Oh, right, it doesn't even matter. I must have misread that riddle. I don't know. I didn't pay much attention to it. think it's mother. I think I read it slightly wrong. No, that wouldn't make sense. I have to read the riddle again. But I'm not going to, so it doesn't even matter. $30 zenny. Yippee. We're all here for 30 zenny. That's why I play video games. At least having to run through these areas a million times makes it so that you get all the chips. Oh, hum. Oh, I thought I was still invincible. Things that teleport when you stand in front of them kind of suck to fight against. Is there a guy down here? Having these two layers on this map is kind of like there being 4 town areas. Because it's a big empty circle and I don't feel like traversing it. Alright. Goes around the house and in the house, but never touches the house. Alright, I'm now a member of the Old People's Net Battle Club. Now, why it wasn't a net battle to join the Net Battle Club, I'll never know. But luckily, I've already figured out where this area is. It's this door. No, there shouldn't really actually be anything back here, yeah. Whoa, he attacked me with viruses in the one game where you can actually battle navies. Or normal navies. I want to check out how to get more longsword S's. So let me take a moment. Because I have basically no problem with looking at chip order. Okay. Yeah, so it's the one blue mystery data and chip order. Now, luckily, I think chip order in this game works a lot better than chip order did originally. Or maybe this one's the one that always let you do it. But you can deposit chips you put in the chip shredder. You can buy from chip order. Although Higsby's is still closed, but I bet it opens up after this tournament. Oh, right, because Higsby's at the tournament. Although he's already lost. Well, that's not the right longsword. None of those were helpful. Yeah, they're palette swaps of each other, and this is the second time they did that with unique characters. So I feel like they just, like, gave up on making enough unique sprites for this game. Make kites. They're two different toy makers, and they're mad at each other. How to make navies. And Lan somehow still has not figured out that that's the top man guy. Alright, time to fight Top Man. Should be... Top Man's kind of annoying if I remember right. Oh, this is the wrong place. So I plan on 100%ing this. We'll see if I actually get that far. Obviously this is my first playthrough. So I'm nowhere near that, because you have to do 3 playthroughs before you can access the post-game. The oldest net battler is 68. That's not even all that old. Well, I mean, it's pretty old. But I don't know. He looks like 80. Maybe not. Maybe he looks 60. No, he looks older than 68. He looks like 75. Alright. Final battle of the tournament, of this tournament. So, Top Man, from what I remember, like, he turns invincible a lot, which is just annoying. Oh, he grabbed the panel I was trying to... Maybe he doesn't turn invincible. Or maybe I just got lucky and countered him there. What a waste of a full synchro. Maybe it's just that I found his tops annoying. That's probably what I didn't like about him. Yep. Life Sword OP. I have taken the Life Sword Oath. I'm a follower of the way of the Life Sword. Sword wide, sword long, sword wide, sword long, sword. And its older brother, sword wide blade, long blade. Everybody loves Tensuke now. Kosuke. Tops really are amazing. Yahoo! He didn't have a good fight. He lost. I think he only hit me once. At least they've got their health. I don't know. I think they thought they had a good idea with this tournament thing. And I think they did have a good idea with it, but it's just executed so poorly. drugs. Dark chips are drugs. Don't do dark chips, kids. Something cool is going on in the town area. Yeah, this game's splitting up, like, the role and I know his name is Sho because it's a French word, but I call him Chod. The male and Chod, the role and Proto Man scenarios are like split between games and stuff. They feel like the role and male scenario feels like it's very integral to like character development and stuff, but it's an optional. It doesn't necessarily happen like if you pretend that there's a canon order of things. Panel return. Super Vulcan. No, none of these are So these are actually sort of important. But I don't feel like doing it now. Plus, I think it's best if you actually get a ways into the game before you start doing that stuff. What was I supposed to do? That's right. Is there a prog to... There he is. Also, I feel like Battle Network 5, which this makes sense, just has a better handle on the graphics of... Because they changed the graphic style between 3 and 4. And 5 kind of fixes that. Like, things are still rough here. Like, these, the ground panels aren't quite as good as, they could be. Like, they lack a certain depth. Like, and I bring that up because of that, that banner with the soccer ball on it, the teleport banner in, Mail's PC that just got put down. It looks a lot flatter than the ones in Battle Network 5. Of course, that graphic, the graphics criticism there that I just gave is very minor in the grand scheme of things. Okay. And I'm gonna fight the one ghost whose location I can remember. Is it too early to be fighting ghosts? I don't know. Okay. Okay, I guess it's only right when he turns into the top that he's vulnerable. Whoa, what? Why did he go diagonally that time? Top Man T. Of course, I'm not using a T folder, so I guess I didn't really have to do that. But what are you gonna do? Now, there's a chance that I run into even better Top Man occasionally and can just die while walking through this area. So that's good. I really don't know why I did that now. I don't remember. Is it Top Man Beta? Or no, that was Top Man Beta. So it's Top Man Gamma? Is that the first time I've gotten that? No, okay. Alright, Sacrilege, gonna destroy the mystery data. Go and collect 3 ducks. Castillo. Oh, okay, just kill 3 viruses. What? It's kill 3 viruses. It's virus busting. Why would Land and Mega Man not want to do it? I guess maybe Land doesn't want to go to the theme park. stupid jumping viruses. I don't know. Some characters, people just seem out of character in this game, just a little bit. Like, not enough to matter. It's like, huh? Why did they do that? We got what Mel wanted. How dumb can land be? Call the cops. Bring the dark chip to Park Area 2. Okay, I do want to go through AC/DC 1 because there's green mystery data I want to try and farm a little bit of. What? I did not know Aquaman was here. That's annoying. Although Aquaman A might be Aquaman's chip might be somewhat useful. Okay, I thought that spread out more, but I think what happened was he shot his little gun at the same time that his bomb was spreading. Come on, come to the front row. Coward. Oh! Didn't realize I was so low on HP. When was the last time I saved? Way long ago. Is this when I beat Top Man Alpha? Hey there, you were just watching K&I John's Battle Network videos? Yeah, I do, actually watching those is what made me, watching those again is what made me, decide to stream this, more or less. I mean, I've always liked the series, but I watched his videos again and it's like, I really want to play these again. And yeah, losing to Aquaman right there is... I didn't know he was coming out of... I walked into a corner of the map and got attacked by an Alpha Navi. I do have the Top Man's chip still, right? Yeah, okay. I'm not too far back. Yeah, the main one I ever played as a kid was Battle Network 5. But I decided to stream 4 because I like pain. I don't know, it's not the worst video game ever made, but it probably is the worst Battle Network. Alright, skip. I'm gonna save more. If I save every 3 seconds, losing to random net navies out of the blue won't matter as much. Oh. These are not the normal Matoras, these are EXs. I guess it doesn't matter now. I hate these bouncy music notes because they don't stay still long enough to shoot them. Okay. Probably should have shot that in front of the guy, but doesn't really matter. The panel grab. Should have panel grabbed the panel in front of the character, the virus. Alright. Now I'm more or less back to where I was. And I save so that I don't lose progress. Oh, alright, I have to read the PC. I don't know why they want... Okay, maybe it's a trap. But the reason why I was even going through AC/DC Area 1 instead of jacking in much closer is because I wanted to try and find airshot stars in green mystery data. I got too eager. Nope, no mystery data over here. So I really wish they would make a... I really thought when they released the Legacy Collection, and it sold, like... Is the Legacy Collection... It might be the best-selling Mega Man game, is the Battle Network Legacy Collection. Which is kind of crazy to think about, since it's a... I can't... It's at least up there. And I really thought that they would take that... And, I mean, they're doing the Star Force Collection now, which is... probably why they decided to even do a Star Force collection at all, is because this sold well. But I really thought that they would take Battle Network and start doing stuff with it again. But they've hardly even touched Mega Man in any new fashion. Like, was Mega Man 11 the last new Mega Man thing? Or was, I guess X-Dive was after that, maybe? And that's been, like, 6 or 7 years since Mega Man 11. I don't know. I just wish they would do more with Mega Man, because I really like pretty much every Mega Man game, but especially Battle Network, Star Force, and the Zero and ZX games. Why did I shoot there? But I thought they would take the opportunity to try and capitalize. And I mean, maybe they've got secret Mega Man projects going on in the background. And I guess, like I said, Star Force Collection may as well be that same sort of capitalizing on well-selling games without spending enough money to develop a new game. And I guess porting Star Force to the PC may as well be developing a new game, because you're going to have to, especially Star Force 1, you're going to have to deal with all those touchscreen mini-games that are in the dungeons. But what I'm saying is, I wish they would make Battle Network 7 or something. Because now I don't know what they would do graphically if they were to ever make a Battle Network 7, because I don't know, I don't want like a, and maybe they could make it look good, but like a 3D graphics Battle Network game I don't think would feel very, would look or feel very good. But at the same time, like, I mean, they could just like graphically, you know, emulate a Game Boy Advance if they felt like it, but I don't think Capcom would do that with a title like that. But I don't know. Part of Battle Network to me is that it's so like tied to the Game Boy Advance graphical limitations that it's hard to even imagine what it would look like without those. Heck, a lot of the things just about Battle Network are because it was on the Game Boy Advance. Like, honestly, a lot of the tedious parts, really, are because it was on the Game Boy Advance. Oh, that was a bad place to do that because I'm going to break that panel. Like, the whole, there's a lot of the parts of this game where it's trying to encourage you to trade chips and stuff, which obviously isn't as important nowadays. Like Pokemon still does it, but it's hard to convince somebody that trading stuff is worthwhile. Like, the reason why chips are so grindy to obtain and stuff is because you're supposed to have different experiences than your friends and then battle each other. It's like, I did it this way, and I ended up with this set of chips, so this is my folder. And you're supposed to share, like, secrets that you find with each other. And that's why the post-games are so ridiculous, is because they sort of were trying to craft a... Well, it's multifaceted, because partially it's trying to craft a sort of social experience, but it's also trying to sell strategy guides. But the social experience thing and the strategy guide, whatever, is why I am very willing to play this game with guides for like chips and stuff. I typically try to play the story without consulting guides too much, except for occasionally to look at like chip locations. But once I get to the post game, it's like I'm just gonna purely follow a guide. Shoot it. That's how you solve problems.